Welcome back to this story now, where a suspect linked to attacks on the long-distance bus line Intercape is expected to appear in court today. Let's head over to eNCA reporter Nobesuthu Hejana following the story for us today in court. So what exactly are we expecting? We know it's a 28-year-old. What else do we have?
Well, we do know that the 28-year-old was arrested in the Clubmast area in the Winelands or Cape Winelands over the weekend by police. They do say that in the press release that they've issued that police were actually following up leads that's pertaining to two incidents that took place here in the Western Cape, where a bus driver was attacked and later on died in hospital. But we do know that Intercape has asked for assistance from the Provincial Transport Department as well as national government to look into this matter. They've also mentioned that they have asked police to escort them to areas where they are carrying out their services, and in their depots they've also installed cameras due to the constant attacks that they've experienced. But there were allegations that some of the taxi associations in the Western Cape were behind these attacks, but we do know that from the Carter side, the spokesperson did mention that they were not behind, or they denied all of this, saying that they don't have anything to gain by attacking Intercape buses because their markets are totally different, and also saying that most of the attacks were happening in the Eastern Cape area. But we do know that the 28-year-old is expected to appear here at the Bishop Lavis Magistrates Court. At this stage, we don't know his history or background. It's something that the NPA will confirm later on after the appearance, but we do know that from the police they've been tailing the suspect, and this is probably the first of the arrests that has been made for this particular incident.
It's quite something when you take a look, Nobesuthu, at the stats of the number of buses, especially Intercape, the number of incidents. They've recorded over 150 incidents since the start of 2021. That's shootings, intimidation, assault and extortion. It's now getting to a point where they're having to have vehicles patrolling with them just to keep passengers and bus drivers safe.
And also saying that they're spending a lot of money, Gareth, when it comes to the fixing of the vehicles, because these buses are being stoned, some of them are being shot at, and also having to counsel their drivers because they are the ones who are in the forefront when these buses are being attacked. So Intercape, a few days ago or earlier this month, when they have that meeting, or when they were speaking at the provincial legislature talking about some of the assistance that they need from the province and the national government, they're saying that they're losing a lot in the business because of these attacks, and appealing to the National Transport Department to step in, as well as the police, because they have to now escort these buses as they move around, as they carry out their services. But most of the people that are also being in the vulnerable line are the customers, because whenever these attacks are happening, the bus drivers can only do much to protect themselves, but leaving the vulnerable customers, to such of these extents or these incidents. But we will find out from this court appearance this morning whether police are probably also investigating other cases, or is this suspect linked to other incidents that have carried out rather in the province as well as in the Eastern Cape, or whether this is a syndicate that is happening.
We'll keep an eye on that court case as well very closely when it gets underway later this morning. I see the MEC, Reagan Allen, Police Oversight MEC, saying that the police have done a sterling job in making this arrest. So we'll watch that very closely with Nobesuthu Hejana for us, covering that story for you this morning here on eNCA.